To be completely honest, I don't even know what day it is. Happens a lot. I do know that Christmas is almost here, which means everyone is going out and buying mass-produced, overly expensive, overpriced Christmas ornaments. And I don't want to be like everyone else. I want to make my own Christmas ornaments with my own flair, my own personal touch, and I'm just using cheap supplies that I got from Walmart to make Whimsigoth ornaments. So it's going to be like Christmas with a witchy dark twist, and it's going to be so fun.
Oh, yay!
Here's all the supplies you're going to need. So it's just clay. You can use polymer clay if you have a little oven, or you can just use air dry clay. Then you need acrylic paint and maybe some paint markers if you want to make it easier on yourself, some cookie cutters, and then this is optional. They're just like little eyelets, and you would stick it in your clay before you bake it or before it hardens, and then some jewelry pliers just to make that part easier, and then some string so you can dangle it from your tree. And you can find all this at Walmart or the craft store. I almost forgot, you also need something to roll out the clay with. So I'm just taking this clay and squishing it all up with my hands. And it's a good thing this clay is kind of soft, because I've used other clays that I literally have to spend a whole day like conditioning, and it sucks. But this one's nice and soft, so I'm just gonna make it flat, and then I'm gonna put it on here and start rolling it out. That was my elbow. Don't you see how elegant this process is? It just looks so elegant. It doesn't look awkward at all. I'm just flipping it over because, I don't know, I just do that sometimes. And I'm gonna leave it kind of a thick layer because I want my ornaments to be a little heavy so that they have like, you know, they're fancy, they're heavy, they're valuable. So I'm gonna leave it kind of thick. Now I'm gonna take a cookie cutter, and this is the biggest one in that little, I have like a whole bunch of sizes, and this is the biggest one. And I'm just gonna find a good spot to put it and then press down really hard. Now I'm gonna try to take off all the extra until all that's left is the heart, and I hold it down while I take it off so it doesn't get messed up or anything. Yay! Let's see what happens. Yay! It turned out really good. See all the extra on there? I'm gonna use an X-Acto knife and very carefully just scrape it away and try to clean it up, you know? Don't hurt yourself! Now it's all nice and cleaned up, and so the next part would be to either you could poke a hole in there somewhere, or you could get some of these, which is what I'm gonna do. And I'm just gonna take my little pliers and get it on there like that, and then you just put it in here. You just find a good spot and put it right in the middle. Whoop, just like that. Now, since I'm using polymer clay, you just put it in the little oven and you just cook it for whatever the package says to cook it at. So I'm just gonna set, I think it's already set, and then I'm gonna do like that long. And then we just wait for it to cook, and then make sure if it is polymer clay, you wait for it to cool off. We did it! We made it through the preparation process, and now it's time to start decorating. I'm just taking regular acrylic paint, and I'm gonna paint all of these a different color, and you can use any colors that you want. Now they're all painted and dry, so now we're going to use some acrylic markers to start putting the designs on there. On this one, I'm going to do a little spider because I'm obsessed with spiders, if you haven't been able to tell already. I have another video on my channel where I paint a spider. So I'm going to draw the little butt, and then the little head. I remember when I was a lot younger and I discovered like goth and stuff, I knew that I wanted to be a goth girl. I was so fascinated by like the darkness and the intricacy, and I started wearing black and stuff a lot, even though my mom didn't really want me to. But I love it. There, now we have a little spider. It doesn't have to be perfect. It's just supposed to be fun. And it is. I'm taking a super tiny little brush and just rubbing it on the paint pen like that, because I kind of want to do little tiny details, so I'm actually gonna use a brush, and I'm just adding some little details on the legs like this. I love it so much already. And there's a little spider. I love it so much. It's so cute. And I also think I'm gonna do like a border around the whole thing. So let's do that. Like that. And then I'm just gonna color in the sides. That low-key turned out freaking awesome. Every time I make something new that I've never made before, I'm so proud of myself. This looks so cute. And I think I'm gonna add glitter to this now. I know I didn't mention this in the supply list, so we'll just consider this a more advanced version of the project. So if you want to add glitter, I recommend getting Mod Podge and some kind of glitter, and you just put it in a container and do a little tiny bit like that, put some glitter in there and mix it up, and then we're gonna apply it to the ornament. See? And then you just get a paintbrush or something to mix with, and you mix it all together like this. And you won't be able to see the glitter, but trust me, it's there. Now I'm just gonna paint it on, and it's gonna look crazy because it looks white, but it dries clear. So once it dries, it's gonna look like nothing's on it. Just one little layer is all you need. Look at how cute! Now it sparkles! Oh my gosh! And then I was also thinking we could add some of this too. Oh my god, I'm sorry. I know I didn't mention that in the supplies either, but they kind of remind me of spider eggs. And if that grosses you out, I'm sorry. So all I did was take some Gorilla Glue and I glued on the little beads. And this is the final product. I love it so much. We have one ornament complete, and now we just have 2 more to do. So I will get back to you when I'm done working on these. Before I show you the final reveal, I just want to say thank you for watching my videos and liking them and leaving comments. Like, your comments are super nice and they really brighten my day. So thank you for that. And now I'm going to show you all the finished pieces. So of course we have the first one with the spider on it and the swirly gothic border on this purple heart. I think this one's my favorite out of all of them. This one's more of a celestial design, but it still has like a little bit of darkness to it in my opinion, with the dripping moon, and it has pink and purple clouds and a bunch of gems, and I love it. And this one is just a pink and purple mushroom with more dripping designs on it, and it has a bunch of glitter. And I love this one too so much. I love all of them. There's just one more step we have to do, and that is to test and see if they are Christmas tree approved.